Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So, back over here on the backup count. One of the things that I already mentioned that I want to get done is getting up to Uncollected, and then we'll start pushing on the Road to Cavalier. But definitely want to get to at least Uncollected now that you guys have control over the account. The next thing that I'm going to announce on this one is that once we hit 100 subscribers, I am going to pull this account out of my alliance and go form a new alliance. That alliance will be open specifically to channel members. It will be an opportunity for you guys to work with me directly, not only through the channel to make votes and things like that, but also in game so that you can ask me specific questions on your accounts, different things I do with this, different things that we do with the alliance. Opportunity for people to get involved and have a say in what's going on in the channel. So we're going to go ahead and get Uncollected knocked out this week and become Uncollected. This is our next level up, our next level on that particular challenge. We're going to go ahead and take just the straight route here. We're going to go Kamala Khan into Colossus here. It does mean that we're not going to be wiping out any notes for the boss level here, or for the boss when we get to Electra here. But it's a straightforward path. We're just going to get this one knocked out, go ahead and move on, and get into that last level. And then over the week, we're going to go ahead and find some time to get those last 6 levels knocked out and bring us to Uncollected status. Okay, time that one a little off there. There we go. The key with Tiger here is, first off, it's the distance. It's catching the intercepts. It's making sure that you're getting the stacks going. Obviously, Awakened, you get a little bit of an advantage there because you don't have to get your 2 senses going, your prowess sense and your hunter sense. They're already active as soon as you get into the quest. But even without her being awakened, all it takes is either 1 special 3 or 2 special 1s to awaken those, and you can go ahead and get that active. And from that point, she pretty much walks through anything. But like I said, a lot of it is just making sure you're getting that distance proper so that you can have just enough to get her moving while still being close enough to make sure you're getting that connection on at least that final swipe. Obviously, if you have the special one built up already, even if you're halfway through the bounce and you see that you're going to come up short, all you got to do is go ahead and hit that special one, and she'll make up the distance on that. Plus, on top of that, be unblockable when she does. Okay. Did screw up a little bit there. We should have went ahead and got that special 2 baited out. That special 3 is going to hurt a bit. Plus, on top of that, it kills our combo. And then we always have a problem where if we don't make it back from that, but that's okay. We go ahead and revive back up Star-Lord here and go ahead and finish him off real quick. As you can see, we picked up a few more units. Revives are still at the same spot, but we are going to get through this because I do believe we have more than enough supplies to finish off these 2 levels before Alliance Quest starts for the week. And mind you, by the time these videos hit the channel, we'll be most of the way through Alliance Quest for the week, and hopefully at least a couple more levels into our journey for Uncollected. Kind of depends on how quickly the Alliance gets through maps and get the champions free. Um, this account does use, top champions for Alliance Quest. So does my backup account, or my main account, I should say. But that one obviously has quite a bit more to fall back on that has already leveled up and ready to continue on content. Plus, on top of that, right now, with some of the things that are actually going on, the new monthly quest, daily quest, so that I can grab some of those supplies that I occasionally get a little behind on when I'm leveling up some of my lower level champions, just to grab some of the points and to have collector status, because I do like having every champion in the game and having all of them maxed and leveled up. It's just going to take a while. Okay, let's see how this run and fight goes. This should be a fairly straightforward one for Tiger, as long as I don't slip up. Okay, so on the case of slipping up, let's go ahead and revive and try that one more time. That one went real badly because I just never got the distance. And occasionally, sometimes when the AI gets really aggressive like that, if I can't get the distance, I just need to let go on the strategy and just pummel a few attacks in there. And that was the mistake I made there, was I tried to hold on too much so to the idea of the strategy. Ideally, what you want to do is catch them on the intercept. Now, the next thing we're going to do is watch out, because we wanted to get that special one baited out. And then go ahead and, like I said, get that first sense active with the first special one off on Tigra. We may not get to the special 2, and of course I let him smack me with his special 1, which is... got the second special 1 off just in time to take him down. So, again, not necessarily a clean fight, but definitely continuing to progress. Power should be straightforward here. As I mentioned before, Captain Marvel movie, one of my top cosmic champs on a regular basis. Don't have a Hercules on this account, and I only have him as a 5-star on the main account. So he doesn't get used nearly as much as I would like him to. But she definitely more than pulls her weight as far as a cosmic champion goes. Already up to 5 charges there. Ideally, we want to get to that 20th charge or above, just because she's always a good cleanup champion if I need to run her at the boss, especially if she gets to walk into the fight already just shy of her indestructible phase. And you saw I screwed up and did the got the power drain there, which cost me one of my guarantees. And then Howard activated, so we're gonna reset all our counters before we got there. But he is down. Not perfect by any means. Not the cleanest fight I've ever done with her. But still, continuing on. We're actually knocking this path out pretty straightforward and pretty quick. Time to bring in Colossus and let him do his work. Karnak is, of course, not a major threat by any means. But, as we all know, no matter how bad a champion is, the AI can make them look good. And bad gameplay can make them look even better. You gotta admit that the biggest downside to taking this path is not being able to get rid of that power drain. But it is a quick, simple path. As you can see, we're going through this fairly straightforward, even with making mistakes. Even somebody like Karnak has given me a little more of a pain of a fight than he really should be. Not even a big deal by any means. I'm not offended to have to use a couple revives to get through this. I've said it before. It doesn't matter what champions you have. Obviously, the better champions you have, the better off you are. But I don't mean that as far as do you have the best champion on this person or that person or whoever's tier list, or even some people will instantly argue, yeah, some of them vary, but at the same time, when you get to Hercules or Doom, they're guaranteed top level champions. But if you're not good with Doom, Doom is a main tier champion. I've mentioned it before. I'm the same way with Ghost. I have never had the skill with Ghost that I see on a lot of other people's gameplays. I don't have the timing down on her or Kitty Pride, so they don't. Despite the fact that both of them have, Ghost has been one of my 5 stars that is sitting waiting for a very long time. Kitty Pride I have as a 6 star on the main account. She doesn't run in my fighting group ever, and despite the fact that her and Tiger have a great synergy, and um, you know, I do love playing Tiger. So you know, use the champions you enjoy using. Get through the fights the way you need to get through the fights, and if that is by reviving and healing up every couple fights, that's what it is. And that is not something that you should be ashamed of in any way, shape, or form. Just keep battling. Just keep going. Just keep getting through the champions. Get to the next one. That will make all the difference in the world. Just not giving up. Voodoo has regen right off the bat, so I probably should have healed up, but at the same time, let's go ahead and neutralize that regen a little bit and maybe be able to get both senses awakened this time. Primal sense. And that's probably going to be, yeah, we're not getting Huntress. Now, see, that was an absolute schooling with Tigra, which is great. When I'm on with her, she is absolutely amazing. Okay, so let's grab these couple rewards here, and then knock out these last two fights so that we can get on to this next level. I always love heroes use events. They're so easy to rack up the points in, no matter if you're talking one of the solo hero used or if you're talking the Alliance, Avengers used, X-Men used, Guardians used, Villains used, whichever one you want to talk about. Obviously, like I said, we have Avengers used on right now. So I actually, with taking the last couple days and just kind of doing bare minimal, just, I got a few things out for the channel, but for the most part, this has been a couple me days. Something I don't do too often lately. So I didn't get nearly as much done as I planned to, but we'll go ahead and get through these two and then get the next level done. And over this week, we're going to get the additional 6 levels that we need to get to become uncollected on this account, so that as we're getting the videos out and we're adding the subscribers, we can look at getting that new alliance going as well. But I still need to put up some points in Avengers used on both accounts at the moment. But that's never an issue for me, honestly. I've shown it in the past on the channel. Worst case scenario, throw together a team of 5 or 6 stars that qualify for the event and just go run level 1 of Road to the Labyrinth over and over and over again until you run out of energy. You don't even have to use an energy refill, and you can still put up a couple hundred points in just a couple hours of auto running. Actually, it doesn't even take that long. It's probably about 45 minutes or so. Well, we did most of the work on Electro there with Aegon, even with him going in less than full health. I don't expect to revive whatsoever to finish this. Even with the fact that we did not unlink any of the global nodes or anything like that. So he is at full power. Still have 3 champions left. He's got 9%. This is my point here. Like I said, if that's what it takes, is using multiple champions, getting down to the point where you're using your potions and revives, whatever it takes. Just get through the content. Don't worry about having the perfect champions or the god tiers, or save up some units, save up some potions, have a nice supply of revives, pick your top champions, and push until you run out. As you can see, we just went ahead and knocked out another level. We'll go ahead and get the next one started, and like I said, we'll have the first 3 levels out here, and then I will be grinding through the next 6, and we'll get those out, and that will be most of the road to Uncollected. Obviously, we didn't have the first 3 levels on the channel, but obviously, if you can get to this point where we did start recording, get a little bit of tips here. And then from this point forward, we'll definitely have the journey to becoming Cavalier on this account. We'll have the journey to becoming Thronebreaker through the main account. And we're gonna get some information out there. We're gonna get some gameplay out there. I really hope you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. I really hope that you like and subscribe, and I really hope that you make sure that you throw in some comments in there. Every one of your comments, every one of your subscriptions, every one of your views make me so excited. And I'm so happy to be building this community and so grateful to every single member of it. Thank you for your time and keep up that grind. See you in the next video. Peace out.